I'm ChezPride and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm doing the introduction to my season/generation 2 of the Short Legacy Challenge in The Sims 4. If you don't know what the Short Legacy Challenge is I basically combined 2 or 3 different legacy challenges and made my own legacy challenge. If you don't know what a legacy challenge is, I am going over the rules in this part. This part I will be going over the rules, introducing you to the characters, and showing off the new house, because this is a different house than last time because I saved up money to build an actual pretty decent home. I'm actually pretty proud of it. But if you have not seen season 1, you don't have to go back and watch season 1 for this season to make sense. Last season, me and my husband Gage were the parents, and now our daughter Kay is going to be the parent of this generation, and this is her brother, not her spouse. So yeah, that's what's going on in this generation. Let's just jump right into the rules. A lot of these rules are starter rules, but I am gonna go over them just because they're in the rules, and it kind of, if you didn't see last season, you kind of get to see how we start it. So if you want to skip me reading the rules and just read them down below, they are in the I forget what it's called. They're down below, basically, in the description box. That's what it's called. Okay. So it is the Sims 4 The Short Legacy Challenge. There's 3 links, and those are all the rules that I base this challenge off of. So the premise is to have 10 generations legacy using your simself as the founder. So like I told you, last season, it was me and my husband, and we are now on generation 2 out of 10. The twist is to use a short lifespan. The first rule is the lifespan is on short. So the lifespan is on short in this game. It goes by really quickly, but that's the main rule, and that's what makes it a little bit more challenging than normal legacies. If you are reading down below, you will notice that the number of days that for each lifespan is down below. So like infant is 1 day. I'm not going to go over all of them, but they are down there, infant through elder. You may use any cheat except those will give you money. There's more details about cheats you can and can't use throughout the rules, but this is the number 1 rule when it comes to cheats: no money cheats. Alright, the next few rules are starter out rules. So you must start out on 50 by 50 lot or larger. If you have to buy this land, you must shorten your money down to $1,800 to start off with. So that's how much we started off with, and me and my husband and my kids have earned money up till then for season 2. Sim founder must be your sim self, though you may choose any trait, aspiration, or lifestyle for the sim that you wish. So that's just saying season 1, you gotta start out with your sim self. You must start out with only your main sim and cannot move in any other sim except for your spouse once you have one. They may not bring any money with them. So basically when you get married, you can't take any of their money. You have to get them to leave all their money behind and move in with you with your very slim amount of money. Okay, so you can use any counties or people from the world to be your spouse/other parent. The founder may not have a job, but the spouse may. You must start off with the bottom of the job. So basically you have to start off at level 1 on the job. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to cheat my sim to a level 5. You know, you can't do that. You have to start out at the bottom of the job. You can help get promotions. There's no rule against that. You are allowed to help with the job. I think I got Gage last season to level 7 of his career, which for a short lifespan, that's pretty good. So, yeah. Each founder and heir must gain 2 skills to level 5 or 1 skill to level 10 by the end of their generation. So basically the main person, like this person, it will be Kay, because Kay is having all the babies in this challenge. So she has to get a skill up to level 10 or 2 skills up to level 5. whichever is easier for her. I actually ended up doing both with myself. I had a couple of skills over level 5 plus a couple of skills over level 10. It was, I thought that rule was going to be a lot more challenging, but it wasn't really. It's like the main rule I made up. Like the rest of the rules are pretty much from one of the other challenges. This is the I took out the most of them had like you have to complete aspiration, but since I'm doing it on a short lifespan, I thought the 2 skills level 5 or 2 skills level 10 was fitting. So we will have to be doing that in this generation. Each generation, a boy and a girl must be born. All traits and aspirations must be randomized. So, basically, we have to randomize all the traits, and we have to have at least one boy and at least one girl. You can have more. There's no rule that says you can't. I had 3 children last season, but that was mainly because we had 2 girls and I still needed a boy. But you're allowed to have as many as you want. Either child could be the next heir. You must keep the original founder's last name. So, even if Kay gets married, she can't take their last name. Her last name is Pride. They're going to have to change their last name to Pride. So all their kids can have the last name Pride and it keep going through all the generations. Alright, so you must raise kids until they're a young adult. That's why the brother is in this generation. He is the younger brother, so he didn't age up before the end of season 1 because I want season 1 to end on Kay's birthday, so we had plenty of time, or the most amount of time we could get in this season. And we're playing the day after her birthday. Next episode will be the gameplay episode. I'm just doing the introduction in this video. You cannot edit any of your hairsprays in cast unless you're changing their clothing or their hairstyle. So, like, you can't change their facial features to make them look better. You just have to deal with what you're dealt with. Adoption isn't forbidden, but as with normal legacies, you can't have them as your heir. So, like, they can't be the next generation's mother or father. They have to just be a regular sibling / child. No restarting after bad events. So if your child or your teenager or your spouse or someone dies on a fire, you can't start over. You have to just deal with it. Stuff like that. If someone dies or someone catches the house on fire or someone gets abducted. Oops, I just hit my mic. I'm sorry. Anything bad happening, you can't restart. You just have to deal with it. And the next rule is you may not bring a sim back from the dead, but you can beg for for their lives to the Grim Reaper. So that doesn't always work, but sometimes it works. I haven't had a sim die yet in this challenge, and that's because of the next rule. But I would imagine at some point in this challenge, I'm gonna meet Grim. So the next rule says you may utilize an anti-aging item once in their lifestyle if needed. This includes drinking a potion of youth, or milking a cow plant, or just aging them down a level in cast when aging them up. So basically how that works is you can get one of those, or you can go into Crazy Sim. You have to do the cheat, so you can go in full cast.edit mode, and you can level them down, like age them down. So if they're like an adult, make them a young adult, and then age them up, and they'll age back up into an adult, so you have another adult lifespan. I did it to Gage in the last season, so if you want to see that, I kind of showed off how to do that. But you don't have to use this. It's just if you like. I didn't want Gage to turn into an elder because I wanted to put him back in our world because he was already in my world before I started this legacy challenge. I didn't want them to be an elder because that'd be weird because me and my husband aren't elders. So I used this, took advantage of this rule for that reason. But if you, for example, if you're turning into an elder and your children aren't aged up all the way yet, like you still have a teenager or something, you would use this to give yourself more time. But it is an only once in a lifetime for each sim. So like you could do it with both the parents, but you can only do it once per parent. For example, it's like a one-time thing if needed. Okay, I went way too long explaining that rule. Sorry. And the next rule is you may not move out or marry out the sim who currently holds the title of heir until it is their generation. All of the other children in the generation spares may move or marry out. So like in the last season, I had my oldest daughter Jacqueline move out, but I couldn't move Kay out because once you move out, you can't move them back in. And I'm just like hitting everything with my hand, talking crazy. They must basically stay on the lot until their generation is over. But like with Storm right here, I can move him out once he ages up. Like that's not a problem. I just couldn't move her out. If that makes sense. Okay, and the last rule is once a new generation begins, you may move out the old founder / heir or not, totally up to you. So I decided to move out myself and Gage, so because I have anti-aging on for the rest of the world. It is on for this household, but the world I play in, I cancel aging, so no one dies while I'm not playing with them. So yeah, so I decided to move them out. But if like you want to keep them around because they're making good money, or you want their grades when they died, you can keep them in your house if you want. Alright, so that is all the rules. It's not that many rules, but it was a good 10 minutes worth of rules. Like I said, you could just skip it and read them down below. So whichever you did, I hope you enjoyed the rules. Alright, so let's do a little introduction to these characters. So our main founder, who will be the mother of the next generation, is Kay. She is a goofball, outgoing, foodie, a quick learner, and she got the responsible trait from when she was younger, and she wants to be a Renaissance sim. All these traits were completely randomized because that is the rule, you have to completely randomize everyone. So that is who she is. I did add a few outfits since the last episode, as you can see with this dress. This was like her party wear. I added it to her everyday wear. She also still has her other outfits, but I just wanted to say I did add a couple outfits so it'd be less boring and we can see her in some more clothing. Her favorite color is red. You'll notice the main theme of that house is red because this is her house. So yeah. She also has a girlfriend named Dorothy that I'm hoping in the first few episodes we will get engaged and married to. So our next character is Storm. He is a teenager currently. He has 3 days till he ages up. He will age up Thursday. He is cheerful, a goofball, and I can never pronounce this, but basically chatty because he wants to be a friend of the world. I actually randomized some really good traits this time. Like, I'm proud of myself. And his favorite color is blue, and he has a job working as a lifeguard, but he doesn't have work again till Thursday, and I probably won't have him go to work Thursday because he'll be aging up that day. But anyways, that's the characters. Let's show off the house. So this is what it looks like from the inside. My goal, or from the outside. My goal with this house was to do like a modern rustic vibe because Dorothy grew up on a farm, a very rustic theme, but Kay grew up a very modern household, so it's kind of a mix of the both because I want Dorothy to, once we do get married to her, to feel like she a little bit at home, not just a total change of house. So this is what it looks like from the outside. We have a back as well, which I'll show more. But let's go into tabs mode and show off the house I'm super proud of. It surprisingly didn't take me near as long as I thought it would uh, building this. It actually took me less than a day. I built the shell one day and then I decorated the other day, so I guess it technically took 2 days. But it's fine. So this is the entrance. We have a little mirror where they can check themselves before they go out. And then we have our hedgehog, Baxter, from last season. He is still here. We even have a little postcard from him. So that's the entranceway. If you go over here, this is the living room. And it has the 2 adult bedrooms on either side. So this is the big living room. We had a tiny living room last season, so I really want a big living room this season. So we have 2 couches plus 2 chairs and a TV and a gaming rig. We also have the little cat statue Kay bought last season for her birthday. And then over here, I believe, we have Kay's bedroom. So like I said, I wanted to make it kind of where Dorothy would feel at home. So it has like a mix of modern and rustic vibes. Here's her laptop because she is a writer. I think she's on level 3 at the writing skill. I'm not sure, but she's on level 1. So here's her little writing area. Has a nice view out the front. Here are some baby bassinets because I didn't build their own nursery. They just have to sleep in mommy's room. Here's her bed and a little getting ready area over here. And then she does have her own bathroom because I think it's important for the mother to have her own bathroom, especially when she's pregnant. So yeah, that's the bathroom. And then oops, I showed you the bathroom. And there is over here for the family to use their like a family computer and a little reading nook. And then over here we have Storm's room, which will become empty after he moves out. So I didn't give him too much. I gave him a bed and a dresser. I really like the bed though. The bed's really cool. And his own bathroom, which I kind of already showed off, but oh well. Here's the shower. I didn't give him a tub or anything because he's not gonna be having toddlers. So over here we have the dining room. It is kind of an open floor plan when it comes to the dining room, but the kitchen is closed off. So I did have a 6-person table because I don't think we should have more than 6 people. I think we're gonna probably have 4 or 5 people in this generation living in the house. So I just gave him a 6-person table. The kitchen I love though. This is the kitchen. I love the tile flooring. It has a big window that looks out into the pool out back. You have your knights from last season because Gage was the chef, and this is some reward he got for being a chef. Or in the cooking career, I should say. And we still have the trash can to help us earn some money. Over here are just 2 blank bedrooms plus a shared bathroom. So I basically wanted to make room for the kids. So here's the bathroom. This is the kids' bathroom, complete white tile, and then this is just another blank bedroom. Because I don't know what the kids' personalities are going to be like yet, or what their favorite color is going to be. So I just left the bedrooms blank. So out here we do have a little porch that's under a covering. As you can see, it does have a seance table because I do want to summon Bonehilda. We are on level 2 out of 3. So that'll be super exciting. I think I'm going to end up doing that the first or second episode. And there's a bench, and then we come out here, there's a grill and a table, again with 6 seats, because I think that'll be more than enough. We have some lounge chairs and a pool with a red float, and of course the garden is still over here. That's from last season. I didn't move it or do anything with it. It's just patchy in the plants. So that is actually it for the house tour and this video, really. So I hope you're excited about season 2 slash generation 2 coming out for this Let's Play. I'm super excited. I've really a lot of fun with season 1, so I can't wait to see what season 2 brings. But anyway, the gameplay episode will be out tomorrow, so make sure to keep your eye out for that. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,